We're going to show you some excerpts from what has to be the most painful press conference ever in the history of a U.S. presidential campaign.
You got some water? Yep.
Now at this stage, she decides to cut and run, knowing full well the fit is going to last like 10 minutes. They probably ended up shoving her in an oxygen tank or something. Things were so bad, one of her minders comes back to cancel the press conference. But you should remember this guy for later if you force yourself to sit through one of these press conferences. He ain't buying a word of it. We'll fast forward until she regains consciousness and reappears from behind the curtain.
So, yes. And we went back and looked. I had the same problem last Labor Day. I keep thinking that, I'm going to avoid it. But,
It's painful footage to watch, but not so fast. We got this footage from CBS, which brings us back to the scene after Fox cuts out. And everything looks wonderful. She has her book, the horse manure is flying everywhere. But let's fast forward again. Okay, now pay attention here.
behavior toward, well, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm going to lay out the facts.
There's an edit, the scene jumps. What's changed? Now she has a water bottle in her hand, the one she tried to grab during her last fit. And remember her book? It's gone. They tried to hide a second episode by trimming the footage. They are so lying to the American people. It's scary. It's like they're propping up Frankenstein's bride for a 2-minute clip just so that she can flop back onto a couch in a dark room somewhere for her next treatment and get jacked up with who knows what. They should make her records public. We deserve to know what kind of shill they're trying to put into office here. We got the DNC rigging the primary, the media rigging the campaign, and we discussed previously how the DHS is trying to take over the voting machines so that they can rig the elections. Remember, it's not the government that's in charge of the government. It's the Democrats that are in charge of the government. And if they stole the primary, you can be sure they're going to try and steal the election. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.